for the Hawks. This hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
From here on out, it's just about putting in the work. Coming to every game ready to compete and never giving less than your best.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Filling the perimeter slots are Daniels and Rizachet. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point. And for the 76ers. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Edwards is out there with George. And it's Embiid in at the 5 spot. I think both these teams have been dealing lately with some adversity.
Yeah, injuries have hit them hard. We're seeing some makeshift starting lineups. This is when a reserve has a chance to make an impression. Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
We see this so often. Embiid makes a strong move, drawing contact, and completes the play.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Well, Joel Embiid rarely wanted to share all of his cards, but coming off of what he called the most important offseason of his life, he said he cares about how he'll be remembered in the game of basketball, and he understands what remains to be done.
Chasing that ring. And Shams, we appreciate the report. Here's Rizachet, 17 points in his last outing. And here is Johnson. Pass to Porzingis from downtown. It's good from long range.
Porzingis breaking tendencies with that catch and shoot.
Philadelphia with the ball. And this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season. And here's Embiid. Guarded by Porzingis. Embiid with the bucket.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Daniels after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Porzingis against Embiid. Shot clock at 6. Count it. Porzingis has got 5 points so far.
Oh, the versatility of Porzingis, able to strike a number of areas.
Outside, Maxey pass to Embiid. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Right now, they are coming along. 3 or 4 to start this game.
Hawks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Embiid against Porzingis. And the rejection by Embiid.
You're not going to have much success going at Embiid like that.
Maxey on the wing. Defended by Alexander Walker. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Over to the left wing. Here's Rizachet. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Now, here's Maxey. Up top, Embiid. Headed by Porzingis. Embiid inside. He's against Porzingis.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Maxey. Johnson from outside. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Last game matched up with the Magic. Tough loss there.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues. They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Hopefully this is a reality check for them. Teams in this league are just too good. You will be punished for your mistakes.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
In the corner, George with it. Outside, Edwards. Embiid with the screen on Johnson. Edwards kicks to Maxey. Latrey. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Johnson outside. Pass to Rizachet. Right side, Porzingis. Back to Rizachet. Johnson for three. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Orlando, they come in off the loss to Washington.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, we'll see how they respond after that weak performance. It should tell us a lot about their character as a team.
Count it. Embiid's got 9.
He's been in the zone from the tip. 4 or 5 already. Sheesh.
Johnson outside. Puts it up. And it's Rizachet missing.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
For three, Edwards. And it's Rizachet with the rebound. The Hawks leading by 4. And some young promise in the backcourt for Philadelphia.
Maxey already an all-star. Jared McCain looks to continue his promising start. And Quentin Grimes, a revelation last season. And let's not forget, number 3 pick B.J. Edgecombe. They are loaded at guard.
Now here's Embiid, following the miss by Porzingis.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Johnson. He's putting up about 21 points per, 9 rebounds, and 7 assists.
And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
The Hawks leading. Outside Daniels. Porzingis sets the pick for Daniels. Porzingis against Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, it's still early in the season, Greg, but we're getting an idea about which direction teams are headed in.
So true, but so much can change between now and the end of the schedule. So the most important thing at this stage, building momentum heading towards midseason.
First free throw is good. And GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of the starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Trendon Watford's checked in for Edwards. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Edgecombe. And both free throws good for Porzingis. Even after pivoting towards their youth, GA, the Hawks, last season had an improved record.
Yeah, they traded away a bunch of rotation veterans, but the young fellas showed they were ready to step in, and this group didn't miss a beat.
Here's Daniels. 11 points for him in that last game against Washington.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
Now, here's Johnson. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
The 76ers trail by 7. Outside, George. Screen by Watford. Here's the 3. George, no good.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Daniels. He's guarded by Grimes. Here's Embiid. Good on the bucket. Embiid's got 13 points.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to wheel his team back in the game.
And that one's good. Rizachet.
Possessing good size and impressive versatility. The rookie Rizachet looking comfortable operating inside.
Pass to Watford. to Maxey. Here's Grimes. Here's the drive, and it goes down 2 points.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
The Hawks leading by 5. Johnson with a screen on Maxey. Johnson outside. Misses the 3.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Maxey passes to George. Drains it from beyond the arc.
This is a guy who knows his shot inside and out. George gets the ball and knows what to do with it.
Outside Daniels. Back to Alexander Walker. Now here's Johnson. He's tightly guarded. Out to the right wing. Here's Porzingis. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. 9 points in the game so far.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Some changes for Philadelphia. Andre Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Gordon comes in for George. And Jared McCain subbed in for Maxey. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Porzingis. Newell comes in for Jalen Johnson. Kennard, he's checked in for Rizachet. And Wallace subbed in for Dyson Daniel. Here's McCain. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Orlando. Outside Gordon. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Pass to Kennard. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Now here's Gordon. And Grimes has it in the corner. Back to Gordon. Drummond sets the screen for Gordon. Buries the long-range jumper.
A true volume three-point shooter. Eric Gordon is not going to hold back from rain.
McCain against Wallace. To the inside. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
McCain finds Drummond. McCain against Wallace. In the corner, Drummond with it. Grimes with it. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for the 76ers. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Krejci's checked in.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. 4 on the clock. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Hawks leading by 5. Krejci passes to Wallace. Pass to Newell. Back to Wallace. Hawks passing it around. Here's Krejci. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Now McCain. Still without a basket. This one for 3. Here's Drummond. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Wallace outside. 56 seconds left to play here in the first. Kennard, the pass to Okongwu.
He gives up a bit of size in the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Here's Watford. 8 points his last outing. Pass to McCain. The three. It's a shot, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Kennard. Connects from three-point range. Kennard's got 5.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
McCain with the ball. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And so it's Atlanta, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We come back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
On the court for Atlanta, we've got Okongwu. Johnson is out there with Newell. Then there's Wallace, and it's Kennard in at the 2-guard spot.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Shooting one.
And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Now here's Wallace. Still scoreless. Johnson kicks to Kennard. Wallace the pass to Johnson. Here's Newell. Kennard for 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Here's Grimes, covered by Johnson. Maxey deciding where to go with it. McCain finds Grimes. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Buries it from three-point range.
The pure shooting stroke of Maxey, gifted at draining it from outside the arc.
And here is Wallace. Pass to Newell. Nailed from three-point land. Newell's got 8 points.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Here's Grimes, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Unselfish play by Maxey. He's learned to get his teammates involved.
For Philadelphia, they have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And the Hawks making a change here. Krejci's checked in.
One shot.
Atlanta leading by 5. Now Kennard. 9 points last game out. To the paint. Here's Newell. That one drops for him. Newell's got 8 here in the quarter.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop, and hit him right when he needed to.
And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
He gets that one. Maxi's got his second best.
And Maxi's shot selection is diverse. Such a confident scorer.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. The Sixers, they want to get over the top. Joel Embiid said, I've accomplished everything individually, but there's one thing missing, which is to win a championship. We have to do whatever it takes to make sure that in the postseason I'm healthy and as dominant as I've ever been. Back to you guys.
His health is key. Allie, we appreciate the report. A nice shot by McCain.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Pass to Newell. Tries the spin move. And here is Okongwu. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Johnson. Rebound by the 76ers. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Kennard. 5 points in the game. Here's Krejci. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Johnson from outside. Again, the miss by Johnson.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Pass to Drummond. Drummond is double. Grimes with it. 5 points in the game. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Grimes has got 7 points in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. In the third spot, the Hawks.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
Here's Alexander Walker. He has yet to score. Out to the right wing. Right side, Porzingis. Back to Alexander Walker. Trying to get something going. Oh, that's blocked. Johnson against Maxey. Johnson with the block.
Phenomenal rim protection right there by Johnson. This is the kind of defense this team is starting to expect from him.
Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Embiid. 13 points in the game. And they double up Embiid. McCain gets a wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. McCain's got the lead up to 1 now for Philadelphia. Daniels dishes to Okongwu. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now here's Porzingis. Back to Alexander Walker. Okongwu with the screen for Johnson. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
3 points.
Johnson's got 6 points. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Maxey passes to Embiid. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Alexander Walker. Another 3 for Atlanta.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Pass to Embiid. Back to McCain. Back to Embiid. Over Okongwu. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and moves like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
Shooting over 80% from the line during his career, Embiid is not only one of the best free throw shooting centers in the league today, he's one of the best all time.
Reza Shea, he's checked in for Atlanta. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And the plan going into last season for the Sixers, Richard, was win now around their veterans. But now they have some great younger talent, too.
And with the health of Embiid and Paul George, a change to the younger players is not a bad idea, but it's still a tough decision.
Now, here's Maxey. 20 points for him last game against Orlando. Pass to Embiid. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Porzingis. Greg, we know something every scout liked about VJ Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
And that one misses.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And the 76ers making a change here. Grimes is checked in. And a change for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Johnson. And he's good on the second.
A scoring machine. There's just no shot Embiid's afraid to take.
For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Now, Alexander Walker. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Pass to Reza Shea. Shoots the 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Edgecombe with it, covered by Okongwu. Here's George. It's up a 3. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks leading. Daniels passes to Okongwu. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Porzingis. Ball's knocked loose. Now Reza Shea. Over George. Atlanta again missing. The 76ers have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Grimes passes to Edwards. With the step back. George against Okongwu. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And for over a decade in the NBA, Greg, Paul George was as scary a wing as you'd find.
Man, a two-way terror with elite size and athleticism. The Sixers paid him hoping for more of the same, but can he hold off Father Time?
He's off on the first.
You know what makes George so valuable offensively is his effectiveness both on and off the ball. He's equally good as a ball handler or a spot-up shooter.
And the Hawks making a change here. Gay's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
Here's Daniels. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Daniels. The 76ers trail. Gas to Grimes. He's looking for Embiid. My goodness, Joel Embiid. Spectacular.
Wow, the process. Come on, I want to see that again.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And we also have seen them continue to fire from deep. With the results they're seeing, you can understand why.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Pass to Gay. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Zingas high post. Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Grimes. A wide open look here for Porzingis. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Grimes with it. He's got 7. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. A three-pointer is right on target.
That just shows you Embiid's feel for the game. Great kick out.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis and get away from the sloppy fouls.
All right.
A moment here to see some stats for Paul George. How last month turned out for him, he's putting up 13 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, not playing outside himself, but finding lots of chances to do his thing and affect the game.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left in the first half of the game. Outside, Porzingis. Looking to end the run. Clock at 6. Here's Ricochet. Pass to Alexander Walker. Bangs home the trifecta. Alexander Walker's got 6 in the quarter.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
And here's George. A minute 20 left to play here in the second quarter. Now here's Embiid. Nice D from Porzingis. Outside Daniels. Pass to Gay. Now Ricochet. He's got 8.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Now here's George. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. The Hawks trail by 5. Daniels passes to Alexander Walker. Porzingis with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Daniels. Porzingis high post. Over Embiid. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
The shot that time, not on target. So it's Philadelphia heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Well, they trailed by a bunch, but once they got going, the comeback was on. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Joel, the reserves have been awesome so far. What are you seeing from them?
On the bench has helped us a lot. They've come in, they've scored the ball, they've got to stop, so we're going to need them to keep it going.
Helps to have backup. Good luck in the second half.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot run. They're measuring up that shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
Hey everybody, the story of the first half, Joel Embiid asserting his dominance.
From one big to another, you are crushing it. Joel, I love everything he's doing out there.
There's no substitute for the real thing, but I'll say it. This is a classic Shaq-like performance.
All right, let's turn now to take a look at how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
A look here now at the 76ers. They've been one of the bigger disappointments so far in the early goings. Some people thought they might be an elite team, and we haven't seen that at all. But the good news is there's still plenty of room and time to turn it around.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
The Hawks trail by 7. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Edwards is out there with Embiid, and it's George in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Rizachet from outside the arc. Good on the triple. Rizachet's got the first field goal of the second half for Atlanta.
A true highlight of Rizachet's game, his ability to just knock it down from beyond.
Porzingis against Embiid. Misses. 4th time against 7 makes for this game. And for the Hawks, they're shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Outside Daniels. Porzingis sets the pick for Daniels. 5 on the clock. From deep. Count it. And the 76ers lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Kristaps Porzingis. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. High post, Embiid. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Embiid's got 21 in the game.
Yeah, Embiid is getting everything he wants on the offensive side. He's playing some aggressive basketball right now.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Johnson, the pass to Alexander Walker. Porzingis with a screen on Maxey. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Here's Maxey. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks.
Hawks ball.
And now, a look at the upcoming schedule for the 76ers. On Friday, they'll tip off a road trip in Brooklyn where they'll take on the Nets. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Atlanta Hawks.
And that game against the Warriors, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Pass to Maxey. Outside Edwards. From deep, George sinks the triple. George has got 10 points in the game.
Line him up and knock him down. You know PG is good to drill a handful of threes when he steps on the floor.
Here's Porzingis. A three. No good that time. Philadelphia leading by 4. George with the ball. And Daniels picks him up defensively. Pass to Embiid. Over Porzingis. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
And here's Daniels. Outside, Porzingis. Here's Rizashea. 11 points in the game. You can't get that one. Excellent D there from George. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Back to Maxey. Now Edgecombe. Embiid sets the pick for Edgecombe. Shoots over Alexander Walker. And Edgecombe gets it to go. And it's an 8-point Philadelphia lead. Atlanta's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Shot to stop the run. And the dunk by Porzingis.
We've seen Porzingis be this dominant before. For him, it's all about keeping that confidence.
Outside, Maxey. Edwards passes to George. Takes the 3. Drains the three-pointer. George has got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, Kev. Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020. He's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision this." Kevin, back to you.
The drive for greatness, something to watch. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Alexander Walker with the ball. He's got 6. Outside Daniel. Outside, Porzingis lets the 3 fly. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 3 assists now in this one. The 76ers leading by 6. So we're talking about Dyson Daniels here, Greg. Just how incredible a defender is this kid?
I mean, last season he came in second in terms of voting for Defensive Player of the Year, led the league in steals, and this young man's just getting started. Figures to be a problem for a long time.
And the basket by Embiid. The Hawks trail by 8. Now Rizashea. He's got 11. And the rejection by Embiid.
Yeah, defensively, Embiid can take over a game with his reach. Big block on him there.
And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Philadelphia. Brendan Watford's checked in for Edwards. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Edgecombe. Here's Embiid. 25 points in the game. Maxey on the wing, defended by Alexander Walker. Maxey, no good. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Johnson outside. The Hawks working the ball around. It's to Porzingis. Banked in off the glass. Porzingis has got 12 points now in the quarter.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta.
Number 17.
Now let's take a peek at the league leaders in scoring. Second is Tyrese Maxey.
And his contribution to his team offensively cannot be understated. He is always leading the way for them with his ability to put up points.
Pass to George. Maxey against Daniels. To the left wing. And they double up Embiid. Watford passes to Grimes. Cans it from downtown. Grimes has got 10 points in the game.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Now here's Johnson. Daniels, a screen on George. It's to Porzingis. Lets it go from deep. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Porzingis has got 15 points here in the second half.
Things are heating up for him behind the arc. He only had 1 3 in the first half, but now he's up to 3 in the second.
Here's Embiid, and the foul on Dyson Daniels. That's foul number 2 for him. Jared McCain's checked in for George.
Coming up to the floor for your Sixers. Number 20, Jared McCain.
Here's McCain. He's got 9. Embiid with a screen on Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Grimes passes to Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
No stopping Embiid inside. He is a beast.
The Hawks trail by 8. And here's Daniels. Down low. Left side, Porzingis nails the baby hook. Porzingis has got 28.
Dominant play by Kristaps down in the paint, mixing it up with the defense.
Maxey kicks to Embiid. A three-pointer off the mark. Hawks have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Daniels passes to Alexander Walker. Top of the key, Porzingis. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Maxey attacking. Porzingis with the block.
The ridiculous reach of Porzingis. There is no way he was letting that through.
Lays it up and banks it in. And now just a 4-point Philadelphia lead.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he can really use some help.
Pass to Embiid. Robust move inside by Joel Embiid.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Jabari Walker's checked in for Philadelphia.
Let's hear it for you. Substitution on the court.
Here's Newell. 10 points for him. Lets it go. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Krejci's got his first points of the game. Philadelphia leading by 4. McCain with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. From past the arc. They grab their own miss. Beyond the arc. A shot missing. The Hawks trail by 4.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Krejci. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Low block shot. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Just 4 to shoot. Count that one. Porzingis has got 32 points in the game.
That's why they call him the unicorn. Porzingis is a 3-level scorer at 7'2". That's a problem.
Here's Watford. Still yet to score. And Grimes has it in the corner. Driving inside. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's Wallace. Outside, Porzingis. Lets it go with the 3. The rebound by Watford. The 76ers leading by 4. Pass to Walker. 40 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Embiid. Embiid absorbs the contact on the finish.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
24 seconds left in the third. Wallace the pass to Krejci. Here's Newell. Pass to Krejci. Launches it. And they get it back. Porzingis can't hit. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the 76ers. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. And we'll be back with you shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented, as always, by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
All right, fans, here comes that fourth quarter.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Kennard is out there with Wallace. Then it's Okongwu. Then there's Newell, and it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. Now Wallace. After the missed 3 from Tyrese Maxey. Pass to Newell. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Maxey passes to Drummond. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Johnson outside. Wallace outside. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Okongwu finds Kennard. Now Johnson. He's guarded by Grimes. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Johnson.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's McCain. over Kennard. A nice shot by McCain. And the 76ers lead by 4.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Now, here's Johnson. Pass to Newell. Here's Okongwu. Defended by Drummond. The 3 from Johnson. Rebound by the 76ers.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Kennard on the wing. Back to Wallace. Pass to Okongwu. Now Johnson. Fires for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Johnson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, Johnson has developed into a good three-point shooter, and he's looking for opportunities to take advantage.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
Everyone, your center EMT.
And the 76ers making a change here. Embiid's checked in. Atlanta making a switch here. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Grimes finds Maxey. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Drills it from outside.
After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Okongwu's shot is good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Now here's Embiid. From deep, Maxey. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. Embiid's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Kennard. Hawks passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson, a wide open look. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And yes, it's good. And the 76ers lead by 5.
Smart pass from the quick-thinking Maxey. Outstanding at finding uncovered teammates.
Kennard, the pass to Krejci. To the left side wing. Okongwu kicks to Kennard. Pass to Okongwu. It's over Embiid. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist by Porzingis.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
And late in games, throw out those analytics. Give me the mid-range. The shot, it just works.
And they double up Embiid. Outside, Maxey. The 76ers, another 3.
So the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's Krejci. Kennard for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's Maxey. Now here's Embiid. It's Grimes on the wing. There's the triple. Rebound by the Hawks. Johnson's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Krejci. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 6 assists in the game.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Now, here's Maxey. A to Embiid. Over Okongwu. And the shot is long. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Krejci passes to Johnson. Outside, Porzingis to take the lead. And again, it's Atlanta.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now, Maxey. Pass to Embiid. They can't stop the run with that one. The Hawks leading. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Kennard, the pass to Krejci. Gets the bucket and the foul.
Defensive foul.
That one on Maxey.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
The 76ers trail by 4. George looking around. Embiid against Porzingis. High post, Embiid. Porzingis with the block.
You see why Porzingis is one of the best shot blockers in the league. All the length.
Sinks that one from the post. Porzingis has got 34 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the court.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Here is Daniels. Back to Alexander Walker. Fires from deep. He gets hauled in by Paul George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Edwards. Here's Edgecombe. Can they get it? It's deflected. Alexander Walker with the ball. Left side, Daniel. There's Porzingis. Now, Alexander Walker. There's the 3. It's good from long range. And now a 9-point Hawks lead.
Despite his relatively quiet night, they are still winning, and that just shows this team is more than just about winning that.
Edwards passes to Embiid. Tough inside.
Once Embiid has the ball in that spot, it's lights out.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Atlanta making a switch here. Reza Shea checked in.
Zachary Reza Shea.
And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Second team foul. At the line for the Hawks, Daniel, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. That's off as well, so he misses both. The 76ers trail by 7.
Maxey goes hard at the inside D, basically taking away their good options.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Sixers, Tyrese Maxey. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Watching Tyrese Maxey grow as a player has been special. He's constantly adding new wrinkles to the game, improving his skill set on both sides of the ball.
Maxey hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Outside Porzingis. Outside Daniels. And the rejection by Embiid. And here's George. Here's Embiid. And there's the jumper.
The guy you want to have the ball. Embiid, this man is a superstar.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth. For 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
So the first of 3 is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. He makes the second free throw, and that puts them up by 5. So he's good on all 3 free throws, and that increases their lead to 6.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Here's Embiid. Embiid with the power.
The footwork, the patience, watching Embiid go to work inside is just a treat.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Sixers, Joel Embiid. Shooting 1.
In an close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Now Porzingis. That's off.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
Now Embiid. Shoot from 12. Johnson rips down the board. Here's Porzingis. Porzingis is double. Paul George with the steal. Here's Edgecombe. Outside, Maxey. Embiid. That's in there.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Porzingis. And he drains the J.
How about that poise from Porzingis here in the crunch?
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And what's their best move at this point?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
Here's Embiid. Maxey. And down goes the 3.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Now, Alexander Walker. Now Porzingis. It's in!
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
Embiid fires. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Kristaps Porzingis.